Mesdames et messieurs, je vous prierai d'applaudir bien fort les jeunes du club qui vont accompagner les joueurs à la sortie du tunnel.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Oh, there are plenty looking forward to... Oh, shooting chance! Weghorst, a real chance to break. Nice, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Verratti. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. Rashford, looking for the runner. He's left it, chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Weghorst has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Knocks it away. Paris Saint-Germain can counter promptly here. And he's picked out the run. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the... Mbappe! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe really has just learned the lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Manchester United can start a counter here. Diogo Dalot gets it back. He is through here. He can get that clear. Carlos Soler. Poor pass that, sloppy. Picked out brilliantly. A spectacular effort. A real chance and a real let-off.
Hakimi put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
He's got away. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Sancho. Towering header. He's missed, but not by that far.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Marquinhos. And Verratti. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And the counter is on. Out to the right. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. No, he's had it nicked away from him. Maguire. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe. Now, who's going to be first to this? Had a shot! And he's lifted it over.
Paris Saint-Germain just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Sancho finds himself offside. Carlos Soler. Neymar. It's Carlos Soler. And it's Verratti. Renato Sanchez. Rashford. Great defending, strong and determined. Renato Sanchez. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. And Renato Sanchez. Hakimi. And it's Marquinhos. And Renato Sanchez. Carlos Soler. That's very neat. Renato Sanchez. And here's Neymar. He's had a hit! He's got away with one there. The danger is cut out. Carlos Soler.
Temps additionnel.
And it's Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking to break out here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still
Que
goalless.
tout le monde accueille chaleureusement nos joueurs sur le terrain.
What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Paris Saint-Germain should be well in front based on the number of chances they've had, and you can sense a little anxiety around the stadium for fear that this game might just get a little away from them now.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half. And the shot! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Après 47 minutes de jeu, le numéro 10.
Paris Saint-Germain break the deadlock.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
And it's intense, this pressure from the front. Maguire. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. They've managed to get it away. Oh, Red, nice interception. Weghorst is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Verratti. Now the counter. Oh, good read. He's through, and this looks dangerous. And the finish! Rashford.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 649.
Diogo Dalot. To Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And it's Neymar. Now there's a fine ball. They've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Shapes for an overhead. It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Mbappe really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
Hakimi. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Can he finish? Carlos Soler. He's having a go! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Sabitzer. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
It's Rashford. Weghorst. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Manchester United might just end up kicking themselves after that. If they're lucky enough to get another, it has to count.
And back to the keeper they go. Renato Sanchez. Paris Saint-Germain still ahead by the game's only goal. Mbappe. Renato Sanchez. Nuno Mendes. Hakimi. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Carlos Soler. And Renato Sanchez.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly don't need to overcommit now. They're
Carlos Soler with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Changement en cours.
Well seen, saw that coming. Paris Saint-Germain need to hold on for a few more moments. Carlos Soler. And it's Neymar. Renato Sanchez.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
He's tried one! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Marco Verratti. The final seconds now. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de bien vouloir prendre connaissance du communiqué envoyé par la police et qui s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel level. Mbappe is the guilty party there. And it's Neymar. Marco Verratti. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Jadon Sancho here is simply a great winger. He has pace to burn, but it's the technique that makes him such a feared.
And the shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position. They had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position where it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business that.
Manchester United trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Played back to the goalkeeper. And out to safety. Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Malacia. Good pressure, no shortage of purpose here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Messi has it out wide and in space. And it's Verratti. Nice ball, and he has a goal! It's anyone's ball now. He can get that clear. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Turns and goes back. Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Renato Sanchez just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Renato Sanchez does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. Carlos Soler, who does have an assist to his name. Marco Verratti. Now it's Mbappe. Can he put it away? Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And he's straight offside. No joy with the long ball that time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nuno Mendes. Paris Saint-Germain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. To Marquinhos. Paris Saint-Germain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Gets his pass away. He's through here. Look at the space here. Weghorst! Oh, it's come back out! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Towering header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Marco Verratti. Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Fred. Shifted upfield. Marquinhos makes the interception. Messi. He's left his man. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, it's come loose. Some good work on the right flank here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Marco Verratti. And Renato Sanchez. Nuno Mendes. And Renato Sanchez. And it's Neymar. Nuno Mendes. And it's Verratti. Big chance!
1 minute.
Diogo Dalot. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Gets away from his opponents. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Hakimi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Paris Saint-Germain come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
Souhaitons tous ensemble la bienvenue à nos joueurs sur le terrain.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Marco Verratti. It's Carlos Soler. And Renato Sanchez. Mbappe. And Renato Sanchez. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Have their second corner now. save.
Mbappe simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Marco Verratti. Mbappe. Hakimi. Nuno Mendes. Now then, the ball's come loose. So, third corner of the game. Tries a header! In for the follow-up! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
So their fourth corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes is there to heave it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked out the run. Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe is being kicked on here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Neymar. Renato Sanchez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is...
Mbappe! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. Oh, that's well spotted. Hakimi. Maguire. Oh, there's the clearance. Now it's Sancho. He's found the way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Carlos Soler. Real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Carlos Soler has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Nuno Mendes. Diogo Dalot. And that's put paid to a promising move. Neymar. Diogo Dalot gets over and intercepts.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Lovely bit of skill. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. Oh, good ball. There's the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Changement en cours.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the...
Oh, what a mistake! He is through here. Chooses to go back.
Paris Saint-Germain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 88 minutes de jeu phare, le numéro 7.
Paris Saint-Germain could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow.
Messi concedes a free kick for that.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Anthony. He's shifting through the gears here. And the number on the board is 3. Mbappe. Renato Sanchez. Now Mbappe. So that's it. It is all over. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît, chers spectateurs. Nous vous rappelons de bien surveiller vos enfants pendant toute la durée du match.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access hard to come by. Much excitement for the game ahead. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
So off we go then. And it's Messi. Carlos Soler. Has
Mbappe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Maguire. De Gea gets it away. It's Sabitzer. Forwards and with intent. Poor pass that, sloppy. Marquinhos. Messi. Carlos Soler. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Mbappe! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 13 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7.
Played back in. Back into the middle. Carlos Soler. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's bounced out. Now, who's going to be first to this? Rashford. Goalkeeper's ball. Out for a throw. Weghorst. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Renato Sanchez, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Mbappe. Fred. And the defence can get it clear. Lovely ball into space.
There's much frustration as to the...
And the shots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And the counter is on. Shifted upfield, and that could set him on his way. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Corner then. And that's been levered clear. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played out to the right.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Great hit! He scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Le numéro 7.
Paris Saint-Germain take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And it's Verratti. Oh, sweet feet. Messi, chance! It's looped, surely this time! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. De Gea reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes.
And we hit half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Paris Saint-Germain very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Merci d'accueillir nos joueurs.
Here we go again then. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Bruno Fernandes! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Great leap! No, not the best of headers. Renato Sanchez. Nuno Mendes. And Verratti. It's Carlos Soler. Oh, he's had it nicked away from him.
Diogo Dalot.
Sabitzer looking to break out here. Now the counter. Now it's Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this?
Maguire.
Oh, they could break here. And it's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Sergio Ramos. Mbappe is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Shaw. And it's intense, this pressure from the front. So what can they make of this? Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Messi. Now it's Verratti. Renato Sanchez. Mbappe! Can he find the finish? And he should have made it 4. And that interception was most necessary. Mbappe. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Le numéro 30, Messi!
Paris Saint-Germain totally rampant here. Fred, spread out to the left. That's a throw. Renato Sanchez. It's Carlos Soler. Mbappe. Carlos Soler! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 75 minutes de jeu, le numéro 28.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played out towards the right wing. Carlos Soler. Hakimi. And it's Verratti. Out to the right. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Hakimi. Now Marco Verratti. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Carlos Soler. And the shots! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Carlos Soler worked a lovely solo run and effort, Peter. He should go solo again for me.
Nuno Mendes. Carlos Soler. Oh, good spread. He's going for goal! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
He's in space and looking for options. Now it's Renato Sanchez. Hits one! It's a loose ball. In for the follow-up! Goal! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Manchester United have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well,
and that's that. Paris Saint-Germain, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. Mbappe just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Les propriétaires des voitures en stationnement sur la bretelle d'accès au stade sont priés de les déplacer immédiatement. Mesdames et messieurs, je vous prierai d'applaudir bien fort les jeunes du club qui vont accompagner les joueurs à la sortie du tunnel.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Carlos Soler. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball, and then unleash.
Après 2 minutes de jeu, le numéro 7.
Manchester United didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? And back to the keeper they go. And they're quick to press. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Hakimi. To Messi. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Fred. And that's a throw-in. Marco Verratti. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Got a sight of goal here. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
That's been intercepted. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Nice little ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. Renato Sanchez. And here's Neymar. Turns and goes back. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Fred. Bruno Fernandes. Weghorst. Carlos Soler has created one goal already. Over to the left. Mbappe. Oh, good ball. He's had a hit! Goal! Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 36
Paris
minutes de jeu,
Saint-Germain get themselves a two-goal cushion.
le numéro
The
18.
turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Shifted upfield. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Decent enough try.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Shaw. Well seen. Saw that coming. Dangerous cut out. Marco Verratti. Renato Sanchez. Diogo Dalot. And here's the chance to counter. Sergio Ramos gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. Carlos Soler. That's a fabulous ball. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get... And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Paris Saint-Germain sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Merci d'accueillir nos joueurs.
Here we go again. Malacia. And it's Shaw. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Marco Verratti. Renato Sanchez, who's made his mark on this game. Now it's Messi. Has a shot! And a second time! No, he's taken off it, that's really well played. And it's Neymar. Now it's Renato Sanchez. Renato Sanchez! Just off target.
Renato Sanchez just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Well read, nice interception. Marco Verratti. Mbappe. Now it's Carlos Soler.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
It's Carlos Soler. Look at the space here. There's the hit! And more, and more, and more!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 57 minutes de jeu par...
Paris Saint-Germain take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Played out towards the right wing.
Le nombre de
Sancho.
spectateurs pour ce match, 71 550.
Sergio Ramos. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Renato Sanchez. Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. And the defence can get it clear. And the counter is on. He's got away. He could be in here. Oh, he's had it nicked away from him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, super ball! Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Carlos Soler. Oh, it's come loose. Pressure already building up here. Could be danger here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Sancho. Mbappe. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Changement.
Marco Verratti. Carlos Soler. Well, there's the clearance. That's gone for a throw-in. Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Verratti. Oh, good spread. He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Fred. Renato Sanchez. Now it's Mbappe. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Oh, they could break here. He's a sharp little ball here. Showing good feet. Shapes to shoot! And he should have made it 4. Danger averted for now.
3 minutes.
Sergio Ramos. Renato Sanchez. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? And there goes the final whistle. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Paris Saint-Germain were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Chers spectateurs, je vous invite
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. Un jeune garçon, vêtu d'un t-shirt jaune, attend ses parents au secrétariat du club. Ses parents sont priés de se faire connaître auprès d'un stadier.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you could join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent.
Great leap! And he's there to get it away. Renato Sanchez. And it's Verratti. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Just eases him off the ball. That's a stern challenge, he will go no further. Neymar. Now it's Renato Sanchez. Lovely bit of skill. Gets his pass away. Room for a shot. Shot at goal! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Marco Verratti. And it's Verratti. Interesting ball. He's played him through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Pressing is high and relentless. Fred. Still goalless at the moment. And he can clear it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Carlos Soler. Mbappe. That's really well controlled. Real chance! And that has been cleared.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually...
Loose pass, and they could be in. Sabitzer. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. So who can spark this game into life? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Sergio Ramos. It's Carlos Soler. Renato Sanchez. Half-time getting close now. And the ball's a good one here. Mbappe! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Paris Saint-Germain, corner number 2 then. Renato Sanchez! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! First blood drawn.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Paris Saint-Germain. Après 42 minutes de jeu,
Paris Saint-Germain draw first blood here.
le numéro 18.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Fred. Bruno Fernandes. Now who's going to be first to this? Weghorst. He's had a shot! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And there is the half-time whistle. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Souhaitons tous la bienvenue à nos joueurs.
Manchester United get the ball rolling in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with it.
Great chance! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Sends it forward. Marco Verratti. Renato Sanchez. Well, they could break here, and he's on his way! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's forced to go back. Nuno Mendes. And it's Verratti. Carlos Soler. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Defence has got rid of that. Shapes for an overhead. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Hakimi put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Renato Sanchez, a scorer already in the game. And here's the chance to counter.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match,
Renato
71
Sanchez.
649.
Mbappe is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Rashford could move up a gear here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Renato Sanchez. Oh, good ball! Renato Sanchez. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner, and it's been taken short. And it's Verratti. And here's Neymar. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looking for the runner. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Fred did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Renato Sanchez. Bruno Fernandes, who does have an assist to his name. Carlos Soler.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Renato Sanchez. Lovely ball, and Kane put it away! And that would have been game, set and match.
Carlos Soler really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Maguire. It's intense, this pressure from the front. Sancho. Ooh, delicate chip through. You get a throw in. Diogo Dalot. Sancho in acres of space out wide.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
In with the challenge. Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Lovely feet. Renato Sanchez. Paris Saint-Germain just have to run down the clock.
Paris Saint-Germain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And it's Verratti. Oh, what a ball! Sabitzer.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's in on goal. Big chance! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Le numéro 27.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Paris Saint-Germain pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Has a goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Renato Sanchez has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
It's run loose here. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now then, the ball's come loose. Marco Verratti. Good pressure, no shortage of purpose here. Neymar. It's Carlos Soler. That is lovely. Struck first time. Oh, should have put that away. And that interception was most necessary. And it's Neymar. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Threads one in. Shot could... Carlos Soler! He can pounce on that. Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! De Gea reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Paris Saint-Germain, they've reached the midway point in extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And we are already back underway. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Shapes to shoot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Maguire. Fred. Played out towards the right wing. What a throw in.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Up to meet it! And the follow-up! So close to drawing level.
Anthony nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Hakimi. Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Malacia. So, what can they make of this? Carlos Soler. And it's Messi. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Renato Sanchez.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
He is looking a bit leaden-footed now. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain come out on